Morning guys, it's 9 o'clock and Mackenzie and Macy have had their breakfast. The lighting is terrible. But anyways, Mackenzie is getting started on school. She's doing her geometry and Macy's getting dressed. Madison's getting dressed. Marilyn is hopefully getting dressed here very soon. She's not wanting to really do that. But Marilyn and Madison still need to eat their breakfast. It's ready for them, but they still need to eat it. And yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling tired. I think everyone's a little tired today. But we're going to get school going here soon. Good morning, Marilyn.
How I wonder what you are. Up above, the world so high.
Dogs, quit. They're being annoying.
The world so high.
Okay, I'm gonna read from the beginning, and you just look along, and then when I'm done, you can make any corrections you feel are necessary.
I need to fix it.
Okay. Do you want to make any corrections, or are you done? Okay, you let me know when you're done, and then I'll look at it. So here is Macy's dictation, finished of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. She forgot her E's in her wonder and her A in diamond. And she forgot to capitalize her I's, and she has her D backwards, which she often does. Pretty good. She missed a couple periods and commas, but pretty good, I think. Do you think you did good, Mace?
I should do better.
You could do better? I think you did good. Well, I think part of the problem is that sometimes your dictations come the week following because we do a 4-day week. So we might want to start making sure that if your dictation falls on the next week, that we just go ahead and do a double day and do your dictation that week, because you're getting a whole week in between your dictation. So you worked on this all last week, and then you had a couple days off, and then you did your dictation. So you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think we'll start doing that. What do you think? Just start making sure we finish the dictation. Mm-hmm. So, and Macy said, look at what my next week is. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly.
There's nothing in the corner.
Yeah. Well, let's see what it says. This week you look for tricky Y guy. This Y can be in the middle of or at the end of a word. It may sound like long E, long I, or short I. Use green to mark each tricky Y. So you'll be marking the tricky Y. It's a 9:47, and don't mind the weird lighting from the fans, but Macy is going to do her silent reading now. I just have her read for half an hour, so she's going to do that. I think Marilyn and I are going to read some of her book. Are we going to read some of your book, Marilyn? Okay. Give me a minute. I'm going to do a couple things, and then we can read for a little bit, okay? And Kenzie's working on her math still? Oh, no? Let's see. Moving on to something else here.
I go to somewhere.
It is 10:24 now, and Macy is writing in her journal. Madison is working on typing. What are you working on, Kenz?
World literature.
World literature. Mackenzie's working on world literature. So.
And I'm working on baby wipes.
And Marilyn's working on baby wipes. Okay. Yeah, 10:24. Everyone's working.
24 of baby wipes.
We're gonna do our group reading now. Okay. So, what do you want to do for that? Marilyn's playing with Legos and whatever that is. I can't remember.
It's just toys and...
Yeah. Do you want to do that with her while I read, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got put away.
Sorry, the lighting is horrible. It's 11:14 and I'm making lunch for the girls. Madison and Macy are on break, and of course, you know, Marilyn's just playing. And Kenzie is still back there working, but I'm sure she'll go on a break soon. But Madison and Macy won't go back to work until after lunch. They'll just hang out until lunch is ready. So that is what is happening right now. Okay, it is 12:23 and everyone's getting back to schoolwork. Macy's just going through and reading her list of spelling words that she's had over the last several weeks, because she's going to have a little review. So I'm going to let her just read through them quickly before we do that review, and then we'll start her new week's focus. So Macy's doing that, and Marilyn is doing some drawing. Kenzie's in the room watching a video for one of her classes, and Madison is in her room working.
Mom, I'm not drawing. I just thought you were looking.
Oh, I thought you were drawing.
But I'm gonna do homework on this.
Okay, in a minute. And the animals are resting. Letitia's with her mom, but look at them all napping together. So cute. Okay, we did Macy's review, and now she's moved on to this week's words. And we talked about how this week's words all have the letter O in them, but the letter O does not make the sounds that we would normally expect per our phonics. We're talking about that's why sometimes it's really hard to spell words in English, because they don't always follow the rules. And Macy was able to, when I wrote these down, she read them all off very quickly, didn't have to really sound them out. But the funny thing is, we talked about, is that she'd probably have a hard time spelling a lot of these words correctly, and that's because they don't follow the rules. But anyway, so she is working on writing each of them one time while reading them to herself, and that's kind of our daily practice. And Marilyn's got the alphabet memory cards out, and I think maybe we'll play a little game with that. You want to play a game with it? What you can do, Marilyn, is you go put them all face down on the coffee table over there, mix them up, and then put them face down, and then we can play matching them, okay?
I know. Also, I got these ones long, and then I got them white, and I got the ducks white, and I find them. Hi. We can have like a fun day with these. So you hope I enjoy I video.
G.
G. Good.
Okay, my turn. Q.
For queen.
And Q.
You're.
Or is this fine? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so see, there's capital Q for queen and a lowercase q for queen. So I found those ones. Your turn, Marilyn. That was luck.
Luck and
Z.
Zebra.
It's a zipper on that one.
Oh.
So, put it down.
It's just a unicorn.
So U for unicorn. Okay, turn it over. Make sure you keep it where it was. Your turn, Mace. Okay, so it's 1 o'clock and all that's left for Macy to do today is Story of the World, and we're doing one chapter a week, so we're on chapter 7. And today I'm just going to read the lesson and let the kids, do whatever they want to quietly, as long as they can pay attention to the story, and we'll talk about it and that kind of thing. And then after that, Macy has math left to do, but Madison's using the computer, the laptop, so whenever the laptop's available, Macy will do her math lesson. So that is where we are at this point.
And then take these.
What are those?
Little beads.
Oh, the beads. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Are you going to get some glue and glue them to the paper, or?
I'm gonna save them.
Okay, well, you have to be quiet with them. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we colored a bunch of different types of noodles. And so sometimes the kids glue them to paper, different various things. So Maryland's just going to play with them some. And Macy has watercolor. So she's going to do some watercolor painting. So Macy's going to do that. She's got herself some water. And you also need some paper towels.
Here.
You're going to sort them into your little bowls and stuff?
No, you didn't eat them.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't you sort them by colors into bowls?
Yeah,
That would be fun.
no, I'm just saying eat them.
Okay, just do it quietly. Okay. Okay, so you guys make sure and pay attention while I'm reading the story because I'm going to ask questions. Okay, Marilyn? Okay, here we go. Well, we're done reading our history lesson, and like I said earlier, Macy has math left to do, but the laptop is preoccupied, so she's going to continue to work on her painting. It is 1:35. Madison is here working on her algebra. Is this your last thing? Yeah. Okay, and then she'll be done. Woo! Oh, but he wants to visit his mummy. His mummy. Can he stay?
I just said you could.
Oh, okay. He might be offended by your ears. So I just showed you Madison in there working on her algebra, her last thing for today. And I just sorted some laundry, switched over laundry, started a new load. And I'm going to give Mackenzie a quiz for her one-year adventure novel. 52, and Kenzie has street law left. Yeah. And Morticia is like, Mom, hurry finish your schoolwork so you can snuggle me. Huh, Morticia?
You need me, babe.
Oh, look at all the papers on the floor. Little piece of paper. Oh, Motion, yeah, we weren't ignoring you and giving someone other dog attention. It wasn't happening. Are you taking a break? Yeah. Okay, she's going to take a little break before she gets to that. And at 1:52, we have Madison coming in to the finish line. Okay, yeah. Madison is now done with all her schoolwork. Yep. So that means that Macy can now do her math. Come on down, Macy. Come on down for the math. Okay, I'll give you 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
10 minutes, and then you're going to do math, okay?
Hey, wait, what's 10?
Because that's all you have left.
20.
All you have left to do is math. That's it. So you go ahead and just play for 10 more minutes, and then you can do your math, and then you're free to play for the rest of the day. What?
Come play with us. We're going to make games. That's your spot right there.
So I don't know if I already said, but I put away laundry, and now I'm gonna clean. Well, I was cleaning up the kitchen a minute ago, but I'm gonna like do the dishes, finish cleaning up. It's actually not that much because they're like big items, but I'm gonna finish getting the kitchen cleaned up. Well, it's 2:41 and we actually just got back home because Mackenzie needed some white vinegar for an experiment that she has to do in the next couple days, and we also needed it for some other things, and so we ran in to do that. Oh, and we also, hold on, and we also needed to take a movie back, so we ran in to do that, and of course we might have picked up a couple of other things. Okay, so we picked up the white vinegar that we needed, and the kids really wanted ice cream, so we grabbed some Bluebell chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream, because of course Bluebell ice cream is the best. If you've never had, you totally should. And since we're in the frozen section, we happened across this. But I don't really eat ice cream, and I won't eat any of that ice cream, but I will eat this pie. Doesn't it look good, guys? A chocolate cream pie. Oh yes. So yeah, running in to get vinegar and return a movie, and we ended up with ice cream and a pie. That's just the way it rolls around here, I guess. I don't know what to tell you guys. Oh, and then I did take out baked ziti from our freezer meals that we did, I don't even know how long ago, maybe a couple weeks back. And so we're gonna have this for dinner. You guys, we still have so many meals in our freezer. Our freezers are still full, our fridge is still full, our cupboards are still full of food. We don't need any food, but we still ended up with ice cream and pie because, well, I guess you always need such things. So yeah. And Kenzie is getting ready to get back to schoolwork here, and I'm getting ready to throw Macy on the laptop so she can do her math.
I'm not Macy, by the way.
We know you're
you're
you're Mackenzie. So Mackenzie's gonna do her street law. Go get started, and then I'll get Macy on the laptop to her math. Since it's already almost 3 o'clock. Okay, Macy has her math program going. Mackenzie's getting started as well. And it's 2:48, and I'm already thinking about eating that pie, guys. I'm thinking about eating that pie. I'm not eating that pie right now. That's for later. I said I'm thinking about eating that pie.
So you do. Call me peace.
Yep. When it rains, it pours, huh? Look how quickly the water's building up.
Yeah, it's Mom, I think it's a flood here.
It literally was nice 10 minutes ago. It was sunny and 87 degrees or something.
I think it's a flood. Because all this rain and stuff.
3:13, but I'm gonna go ahead and preheat my oven for the baked ziti because it will take an hour to bake, and then that way it will have some time to cool down too. So I have my oven preheating, and then I'll take off the cling wrap and 1 layer of foil, and there'll still be 1 layer of foil on there, and I'll pop it in the oven for 1 hour at 375. Well, the raining and thunder and stuff inspired me, and so I just made the kids, they like, we call it Mexican coffee, but I think it's actually called like café de leche, but I'm not sure. But basically it's just milk heated up with cinnamon and a little bit of instant coffee and a little bit of sugar, and then I whisk it to make it a little bit foamy too. So, so made a little special thing for the kids. So I'm gonna give them that, and I'm working on making myself some tea. Okay. Look it, it's only been like minutes. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, we don't flood.
But if it stops raining for like 10 minutes, this will all disappear, like, so quick.
It's not flood actually.
Okay, it's 3:42. Macy is done with her math, and Mackenzie has 3 more problems to answer, explain, whatever, for her street law. Yeah, for her street law. And so that is pretty much it. We are going to call it a day since we are essentially done with homeschool. Thanks so much for hanging out, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.